Hi everyone, welcome to a very special video requested / suggested by one of my awesome patrons on Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, check it out. But this is part 1 of the New York Times 36 questions that lead to love. And these questions are from a modern love essay called "To Fall in Love with Anyone, Do This." And so there's a study that explores whether intimacy between two strangers can be accelerated by having them ask each other a specific series of personal questions. The 36 questions in the study are broken up into 3 sets, with each set intended to be more probing than the previous one. So I think this might be a video series, and I'm going to do set 1 for you guys today. So the idea is that mutual vulnerability fosters closeness. Allowing oneself to be vulnerable with another person can be exceedingly difficult, so this exercise forces the issue. And after you finish answering 36 questions, you're supposed to stare into each other's eyes for 4 minutes. Okay. So I accidentally messed up when I was recording this the first time, so I've read the first 4 questions, but the rest of them I have no idea what's going to come, so you'll be seeing me think about these real time. Alright, here we go. Set 1, question 1. Given the choice of anyone in the world, whom would you want as a dinner guest? And so they're saying in the world, so I'm assuming they have to be alive. I think the easy answer I have is someone in my family, my mom or my dad, or my best friend lives in Japan, and my other best friend is in school across the country, so like having dinner with one of them would be amazing, because you know it would go well, and I love catching up and talking with people that I love and bonding over food and just laughing, and I know that would make me really happy. And then my other answer would be Ewan McGregor. Some of you know my obsession with him, but he's an amazing actor, but I really think that he is such an interesting person, and I'd love to be able to ask him some questions about his life and his work. I think that'd be so awesome. So those are my answers, but I guess right now I would pick my friend from Japan because I haven't seen him in too long. Okay. Number 2. Would you like to be famous? In what way? So I like that they asked in what way, because it makes a big difference. I did a lot of theater in high school. I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to be a writer, I wanted to be like in film. So I've always wanted to be very expressive and open in my stuff, and I think you have to be a little bit expressive in order to have a YouTube channel and like really enjoy it. So for me, and especially in like cosplaying and stuff, when people like your work, it is so rewarding. And I know you're not supposed to like do things for other people, but when I can do something that I love and other people get enjoyment out of it, it is extremely satisfying to me. So when I'm at a convention and somebody wants to take a picture with me, that makes me so happy. And so I guess like by being famous, those things would happen more often. So it's less of like the fact of being famous and just like some of the stuff that goes along with it I know I would like, but I know that there's definitely a backlash to that. Privacy and all that stuff kind of goes out the window, and that's kind of scary. So I think I would like to, but definitely only in a good way. Some people I know just want to be famous just to be famous, and I don't think I would like it if I were famous for something that I didn't like. Okay. Number 3. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? Why? Yes, I do. Short answer, yes. I used to be so much worse at it. I, for some reason, like hated talking on the phone. I was so scared. But then as I got older, I sort of realized that like the people on the phone are just people. It's just somebody else like me sitting on the other end, and I guess to some people that makes it scarier, but recently to me it's made me feel a lot better. And I remember when I went to college, I finally had to do all these things on my own. I had to call, I had to make appointments, I had to like ask people for help. And once you're thrown into it and you have to do it yourself, like talking to people on the phone just becomes like, now I could call anybody, and you know, talking on the phone is easy, so I'm gonna call and ask a question rather than what I used to do, just like trying to find like an email that I could send or something like that and waiting for days for people to answer. Yeah, but I do rehearse what I'm going to say because I oftentimes get very tongue-tied at introductions, and when I'm leaving I'll like mix two sayings together and sound really stupid and that sort of stuff. But okay. What would constitute a perfect day for you? Okay. So a perfect day, I would definitely get up early, but I would be fully rested. So I'd want to get up at like 7 a.m. so you have the full day. I love having a full day ahead of you. I love seeing the sunrise, so maybe I would see the sunrise and then go back to bed and then wake up again. And the weather would have to be like low 70s, so it's kind of crisp in the morning and then just really nice during the day. And I love going outside. Honestly, I would probably run a 5K. I think that going to organized races are so fun, and like I'm so bad at it. I just recently was able to like complete a 5K, so, but I have a lot of fun doing them. So even though that sounds weird, I would do a 5K and I would see all my friends and all the people I love, and we would play board games. I love Settlers of Catan, and we would watch The Office or watch some like stupid game show like Family Feud or something that you can interact with the people around you while you're watching it. And I would definitely have to pet a cat or a dog and maybe like hold a baby, because those things all make me really happy. I would maybe like go to a sauna. I really like saunas. And I would have one of those perfect outfits on where you like feel great and you're also super comfortable. And then I'd probably have beer or wine with dinner, but just like a little bit, not too much, so that I could have like a good night. And then I don't know, I need a molten chocolate lava cake somewhere in there. So yeah, and that sounds like a really good day to me. And I think another thing that's really important in a perfect day is just not feeling rushed, not feeling busy, where you just aren't, there's nothing looming over you, like you can have a good day because there's nothing stopping you. And now I'm fantasizing about it. Okay. Question number 5. When did you last sing to yourself? To someone else? I sing to myself constantly. Today when I was walking home, I sang Ariana Grande to myself because it was playing on my headphones, and it was a really good song, and I was jamming out, and I didn't really care who heard. I constantly sing to myself. I love singing. And then to someone else, I nanny these 2 really, really cute kids, and I sang them Twinkle Twinkle Little Star last night, and it did not put them to sleep, but they liked it, so it was fun. Number 6. If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want? Okay, so you can retain your mind of a 30-year-old or retain your body of a 30-year-old. I mean, I'd have to say mind. I do think there's like a somewhat comforting aspect of kind of like, as you age, you kind of just like phase out, and I think it would be kind of scary to be a sharp 30-year-old at 90 and like, I don't know what I'm saying, because I would definitely choose mind. I would definitely choose mind because it's also terrifying to think about kind of losing bits of yourself. And having the mind of a 90-year-old and the body of a 30-year-old would just be really strange. But it wouldn't be bad either, but I think that like yourself is more your mind rather than your body. So I definitely want to retain myself. So I think I would pick mind. Okay. Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? This question stresses me out, and I don't really want to answer it because, not that I'm superstitious, but I don't want to like talk about it, you know? I mean, like, the answer to the question is no. Like, I don't really have a secret hunch. I don't think I'm not like nervous that I'm gonna die one way or another. I just think about all of them sometimes, and I think we all do, but it's okay. But I don't have like a weird hunch or anything. Question 8. Name 3 things you and your partner appear to have in common. So this is supposed to be the person that we are talking to, so it's supposed to be a stranger. So I will just wing it. So that we have in common, if I'm addressing all of YouTube, we both obviously have a liking or at least an interest in ASMR. If you're watching this video, you might have an interest in 36 questions that lead to love, so maybe you're interested in like the deeper conversations, which I definitely am. I love questions like this. I think they're really interesting to talk about and fun to talk about with people. And I guess another thing we would have in common is I like watching YouTubers. So I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I like learning about other people and seeing what they have to say and how people think, and getting to know people, even if we never actually physically meet or talk. Getting to know someone just by listening to them is pretty cool. Okay. 9. For what in your life do you feel the most grateful? Definitely my family. I am thankful for my family every single day. I really thank God every day for them, because they, like, I just have a lot of friends and a lot of people I know who have a lot of issues with their family, whether it be parents or siblings or themselves or aunts or uncles or whatever, but I truly, truly love my family so much. They are awesome people, and I'm so happy that I can legitimately love and like spending time with every single one of them. So I'm so grateful for that, because you don't get to choose what family you're in, and it's definitely it's like a lottery, you know. You don't know where you're going to be born into, and I'm so grateful that I was born into my family. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Question 11. Take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. Okay. So, I was actually born. I'll give you really random details about myself. So, like, the stuff that you might not know yet, or I feel like I should do like a draw my life, but it's not that interesting. Okay, so what time is it now? Alright, 4 minutes. Okay. So I was born, and I have an older sibling, and I have younger siblings. I am the most obnoxious child. Yes, me. Actually, when I told my family that I make relaxing videos, they all laughed at me, because inherently, I guess, I am not a relaxing person. I've always been very loud and I like ham it up and try to make people laugh all the time. So that's something you guys don't know about me, I guess. But I've been watching ASMR videos, and I'm kind of jumping around. I've been watching ASMR videos for a long time. When I found a massage video by Lita, and then I found a whisper video, and so I'll whisper for a little bit. I watched those videos, and they were so awesome. So I've been watching them nonstop for years. And fun fact, I actually tried to make a YouTube channel, or an ASMR channel, like 2-3 years ago, and I did a perfume store roleplay, and it was so awkward, and I hated it so much I just deleted it. But then I tried again recently, and for some reason it worked this time, so now I make them all the time. But I'm really into comedy. I always thought that I would be making comedy videos, but then I realized that the stress, I guess, of writing comedy on demand isn't fun for me anyway. I like just being funny when I want to be funny and not having the pressure, but I love writing skits and sketches for the masquerade contests in cosplay. So I got into cosplay when I got into cosplay very recently, but I was always into anime since like 5th grade, when my friend who lives in Japan introduced me to Naruto. Of course it was Naruto. But I've been watching and reading ever since. I love Death Note. I love, oh my gosh, so many. But I just recently started getting into it again. Yes. And I really, really love cosplay. And I actually started this ASMR channel because of cosplay, even though my first videos aren't cosplay related, I was like, how can I loved being in character at conventions, and I was like, wait, this actually might be really good for ASMR, is I get to be in character, and you guys would be able to see people that you recognize, like Raven from Teen Titans, and she would ASMR you, and it'd be awesome. And I think I've already hit 4 minutes of my description of my life, but I basically just talked about ASMR and cosplay again. I'm sorry, guys. This is my life now, but not actually. I wish it were my life. We'll get to that eventually. Okay. Last question of this set. Question 12. If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be? This is so hard. This is really, really hard because I have so many things that I wish I were good at, that I wish I were like masterful at. So I'll tell you a few and then I'll think about it. So I've always wanted to be fluent in Japanese. And on the other hand, I've always wanted to be fluent in German. But I think if I had to choose between Japanese and German, I'd pick Japanese. I've always wanted to be like masterful at an instrument. So I don't know if I'd pick the piano, because I can play piano now, but it's not like incredible. But it'd be really cool to play like the guitar. I want to be really, really good at like special effects. So like I'd want to be really good at like green screening and Adobe After Effects and that sort of stuff. I would love to be amazing at that. And then like on the other hand, how cool would it be if you were an amazing singer or an amazing actor? And I think I'd have to go with one of those, actually. Maybe either singing or acting. And honestly, I think what would bring me the most joy would be singing, and it's just something that I never will be able to do like professionally or anything, because like I can sing, I can hit notes, but it's nothing that like people would pay to see. But yeah, I'm actually gonna go with that. I would love to be a professional singer. I would love to wake up and be like amazing at singing. So I don't know if it's one quality or ability. Like, I don't know if amazing singing is a thing, but that's honestly what I would pick. And it like seems very out of left field for me, but yeah. Okay, so we did it. We got through set 1, and set 2 seems like it has fun questions, and set 3 is even deeper. Oh my. Okay, so got through all the easy questions. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it was interesting, relaxing, both. But I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, everyone.